Ladies and gentlemen, alongside me is Devin, driver of Gravedigger. I'm driver of Gravedigger the Legend. Devin, we're here, kicking off World Finals weekend. We're here for the pre-show for the Young Guns show. We're gonna have two pre-shows because we're funny and we like doing that. Devin, this is it, man. We are here.
Dude, I cannot wait for tonight, man. We've got a stacked lineup for the Young Guns tonight, and who better to bring it to us other than Speed? Speed is awesome.
I
Speed
could
is
not
key.
speed. We like
Speed.
speed. Let me turn off tracking because that's the funny. We've only had a various few really be able to get on the track. These poor Young Guns competitors have been struggling very poorly.
I mean, it's crazy because I think this year's chicanes are just a little bit tighter.
They're
I
tacky.
guess they're not tighter, but they look tighter, but they're definitely tacky, like you said. I mean, the turn is going to be the biggest struggle for these competitors here tonight. A few of them struggled to get out of the chicane in qualifying,
We
dude. I
saw
mean,
like two crashes in the chicane already. Unfortunately, the
yeah,
guy who we just finished up qualifying, chasing Monster Butt, and qualifying's now closed, isn't it? I think that's the whole.
it is. It is.
Yeah. So it's just been a big struggle bus for 6 out of the 12 trucks we got for Young Guns. We have the same amount of trucks as we're gonna have for the World Finals main field. That's why points was so crucial this season, is because we shortened it so much.
Yeah. But speaking of points, my dude, Hydro Donald. I mean, legends at this point.
Oh, without a
Legends.
doubt. Sorry, I'm just getting this bracket pulled up here.
No, you're
I
good.
think this is a
Let's see.
perfect way to kind of explain how we do this, man. Like, we make the bracket before, usually, unless you're me and likes to procrastinate. I'm getting it in now, though, so, like, once, it's about time for pre-show to end, we will be ready to jump right back in and get the show going.
Heck
But,
yeah,
yeah,
man.
points was, wow.
Points were definitely
I love
definitely
that Titan,
tight.
dude. That Titan truck is so beautiful.
Yeah, we are
Uh,
getting a new Titan here
We had a
tonight.
huge pit party today. The way that the fans bought their tickets for FRA was pretty cool. We just included it because it's a 2 weekend thing. It's just Young Guns tonight, and then they get to chill out. And then not all fans bought the if you had to kind of click a plus button on Ticketmaster, of course, Devin, if you wanted to. Not all fans, but we got a pretty hefty showing for Young Guns, or Double Down, I guess. I'm gonna call it Young Gun Shootout. I don't care. Young Gun
Presented
Shootout.
by Speed.
Yeah, we're not babies. Young Gun Shootout. It was literally a free add-on because it is 2 weekends. So we thought, hey, we should be a little bit nicer, and not charge a copious amount, and then they have to wait a whole week, pay more for the hotel, the stay, etc.
Yeah.
So we just threw that in for free if they wanted to come down for a weekend before to see what their final main field guys are going to be looking like running laps, They can see it in Titan, dude. Dawson, I don't know who helped him with his paint, but goodness gracious, it is a beaut of a truck. Which I'm not able to show at the moment. The fans are looking at it. You guys will see it before, of course, but
I mean,
yeah.
it is it is
so
a
beautiful.
beautiful truck.
And he slapped the FRA logo on there, which I love.
He did. He did. Rumors are he's gonna try and run it all season next season. So
He wasn't sure though. He sounded a little hesitant when we asked him. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound like Dawson's gonna be able to show for World Finals next week. That's still really up in the air. So if he wins, that's gonna cause a funny problem.
yeah.
I know though that if he does, he might be able to have a certain backup driver drive for him, aka his brother Tyler Reyes. He's been known to commentate on this channel, which is cute. Actually, no, yeah. So I was just receiving word Tyler can fill in for him next week if he does win.
Okay. Awesome.
And if he doesn't, I know he's probably going to want to get an encore. And so we're going to probably have Tyler maybe. Maybe. It's still a lot of things to still discuss on that topic. Devin, what else you want to talk about, man? It's pre-show. Just kind of I'm gonna be honest. I was taking a huge nap in the hotel today, and I did not wake up until about an hour ago. And Devin was literally at my door for 30 minutes, just sitting there waiting. My bad, dog.
Well, we've been here. I've been here at the stadium all day long, watching these competitors come out and lay down their qualifying runs. I've been sitting back. I think this is the first time that we are running an event where you and I do not have to compete, Tim. This
This
is
is the first step
relaxing.
for Young Gun Shootout, brand new thing that we're starting. It's gonna be here next season, and my goodness, did we get a copious amount of people all of a sudden get put in trucks for next season? A, we have a lot of people now in this season. We have like almost 30 people driving next season, which is ridiculous.
I mean, which is why we're doing that the split thing that we were talking about.
Yeah, which we won't get into. We will talk to that about that probably next pre-show, the main field pre-show. Um,
Yep.
it's here's the thing. I'm gonna break kayfabe a little bit. Not huge. There's other event shows like the long game. I'm trying to think of others. Monster Jam Live. Stuff like that. They kind of let. I'm not saying that it's bad because I like that they let anyone in. FRA, we're not a select league. We're just very we tread lightly on people who we allow, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yep.
Our main
Yeah.
thing is we want FRA to be as clean cut, as fair. I mean, now granted, there are some drivers who are really good, like Max. Gotta give a huge shout out to Max, Donald, even Hydro, even ourselves, really. But the thing that I like about all of the good drivers in FRA is that we are not consistent. We will have a great week, and then the next week we will flop. There are other drivers in other leagues. I won't name names because there is a chance that some of them. I know that been talking to a few of them. They want to join. I've been very hesitant, Devin. I'll talk to you about that later after the pre-show. They've been trying to get in. My main thing is don't come in here with a huge ego. Be humble, and don't be super tryhard. No, it's World Finals. I want everyone to be tryhard because it's World Finals, and that's huge.
Well, so here's the thing for me. FRA has always been that competitive league, but we're all super humble at the end of the day. There have been few instances where we have all kind of gotten mad at officiating or the track or
Oh my
different
god.
things like that. But at the end of the day, we are all humble when it comes to wins and losses. So the main thing that we want to do is keep that. We don't want anybody coming in here and tarnishing our name and what we've built from the ground up.
Can
Season 1 to next season, which is season 5.
can we talk about how our fastest qualifier for Young Guns is Avenger?
Nah, he killed
What a
his lap.
meme!
He
Unfortunately,
killed his
I didn't
laps.
record it because it's me. Um, that's so funny. And
He
then here's the big
absolutely
thing:
killed it.
Dawson and Chase got the exact same times. So technically,
Oh,
how it's gonna go, Titan will be up faster because he was the first one who got it, and then it's Monster Mutt,
okay.
and then I think next would be not Mystery Driver, it'd be Logan.
Yeah. Okay, so well, I mean, here's the lineup for tonight. Number 1, we've got Iron Outlaw, Keith. He's driving that bad boy. Amsoil Shock Therapy with Logan behind the wheel. Our fastest qualifier, Broken in Avenger. Colt Energy Activator, which is Ewan. Monster Mutt, Chase. Spider-Man, which is Elijah. Titan, which is Dawson. The Felon, which is that mystery driver. We have no clue who that is. Bulldozer, Donkey Kong, Adrian, of course, Grinder, James, Scarlet Bandit is Trent. I can't guarantee everybody will be competing tonight, only because there were a lot of engine trouble going on in the back. For some reason, when they made the trip out here to Vegas, something went wrong, and a lot of them are grinding their trucks out right now. So we will see what happens with that later on.
Here's the only thing. Okay, quick little problem that I'm gonna bring up. Not Young Guns. Awards. We were not able to get that done in time. So
Yeah, yep. That I think we're
it's
gonna have to somehow do that during the main field.
We can probably do that in the pre-show because I know a lot of people want interviews who are in main field, so that works out in my opinion.
I mean, then we're gonna have to start that pre-show a lot earlier
Not
if we're
super
gonna do
early.
awards and interviews.
I mean, here's the thing: we do pre-show in 2.5 hours ahead of the actual thing, so I think we'll have enough time.
All right. Yeah.
If
I
worst
mean,
comes to worst, we can always do it a day before and just do awards in one day, one night. But I just think it'd be a lot easier to do it the same day that everyone's ready, so we have everyone to accept their awards. We only have one
cool.
award figured out right now. Well, we actually have two, but we won't talk about it. Colt Energy is
Yeah.
going to be the next guy on the bracket here. That's interesting.
Tonight is gonna get very, very interesting. Everybody's gonna be running their butts off to get that last spot in World Finals.
I feel bad that we shortened it this much because I would have loved to have seen Keith, Logan, Broken in it, but... And then there's a blacklisted truck if you look on the sheet, which I think is kind of funny. We don't talk about that truck. Or that driver. Still working out the kinks with that driver. Don't know if we'll let them in or not.
No.
Devin, if you want to, we could. I can't. Can you type me which? Can you message me what one it is real quick so they don't see you read. They don't read our lips on the thing and figure it out. Oh yeah. This one has a lot of controversy because after me and you looked at it, we realized someone should have won that competition instead of the other.
Yeah. Well,
but I'm fine with
in
it.
our humble opinions.
The fact that they were both cool with it, I think, was awesome. Let me finish making this lineup real quick. Bulldozer's next. Wow, Bulldozer showed up for a few events, which I think was cool. After this, though, This is going to be Bulldozer's last time if driver Bulldozer does show up. And then we got
I
Congus
love
Dong.
that truck.
We got Congus Dong.
Okay, listen.
Which is kind of ironic because now he's got a battle to... If he doesn't show up tonight, a little bit of funny business going on with that. Yeah, you can announce it here in a second. Let me just finish making this lineup so we can get the bracket shown.
He's here.
Maybe.
He's in the pits.
His truck is...
We just don't know if he's gonna run.
His truck has just been causing him the utmost problems. I feel so bad. The only reason he's in Young Guns is because he didn't show up very much.
Well, travel issues, gas prices are going up. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, but he's sponsored by FRA, so I don't know what his problem is.
Look, dude, listen. I know for a fact, because, behind the scenes, we all have to do separate things. I know for a fact that our gas bill has been insane for all these drivers.
Oh, without a doubt. I gotta look in my files real quick to see what driver wanted them taken out of Young Guns because they didn't think they were gonna be there. You know what's funny is I made fun of Chase. He showed up today. Last night he said, "I'm not even gonna be here, so you can just take me out." And I was like, "Chase is a quitter." And then homie literally called me and you, Devin, and said, "I'm on my way with the trailer." And then he gets third fastest. Funny guy.
Well, I mean, it's crazy. He drove all night to get here, got here, set his truck up, had a few minutes to kind of prepare, got dressed, got in his truck, lined up, got his passes done, and got third fastest of the night. The tiredness did catch up with him in the second pass, and he ended up flipping in the chicane.
Sad.
But I know he's in the back working on his truck, making sure it's dialed in, or at least his crew chief is, and I hope he's out there getting some sleep because that man drove a far ways to get here tonight to prepare for this event.
I mean, that's Wisconsin all the way to Vegas in a night. Do you know how tired this poor guy is? And he got in his truck and still threw down a lap.
Well, I mean, he did tell me he did get like 3 speeding tickets on the way here, so
That doesn't matter.
I think we're gonna have to compensate for that. I think we're gonna have to.
We told him we'd pay for the tickets, which
Well,
we probably
I
shouldn't
think
have.
we have to. No, I think we have to. We pressured him into being here.
I mean, I made fun of him and called him a quitter. All right, so the bracket's official here. Interesting bracket to say the least.
All right. Well, who's first
I'll post
race?
it in the announcements here.
Oh, okay.
At the Young Guns people. Like 2 hours. Okay, so Dawson's really excited. He just came up. I didn't come up. He gave me a message. He messaged me on my phone. You could literally see it buzz. This is where it all ends here, man.
Yep.
This is it.
I know Logan's really excited as well.
He's excited but very amped up and a little upset.
Well, we'll just have to see what happens. Dude,
There's the bracket.
you know it better than anybody. When it comes to World Finals, there is a lot of pressure that rushes through your body. You get nervous, your hands start shaking, your legs are shaking. It's going to be a good night full of racing. And ladies and gentlemen, there will be no freestyle tonight. So if you're here for freestyle, you are going to be disappointed. There will be no freestyle tonight.
Might be a little Young Guns encore, but we'll talk about that later.
All right. Well, oh wow. Ooh. I think depending on if these drivers can get their engine issues figured out,
Yeah,
I think
right
a
now
lot of these guys are going to get bye run to the second round.
Avenger might be getting a Byron all the way to the freaking semis, dude.
That's going to be interesting.
Devin, if you could, do you think you could go in announcements and type the trucks in at each individual competitor to be like, please try and show up tonight for Young Guns?
Yeah.
Because, listen, as much as I would love to see Avenger get that easy dub, or what other truck was it? Let me look. Titan. I don't want to. I want these guys to earn it, and if they don't show up, they still earn it. But like
Yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of controversy between the driver of Monster and the driver of Amsoil, if that's the case. One truck I don't think we're probably gonna see is Grinder, because that truck's engine has not fired up at all.
That's gonna be a sad day, because that's the people's truck,
It's one
and
of
I
our big
love that.
sponsors. We have 2 award nominees technically that we can announce now.
Yeah.
The other one is Rising Star of the Year or season. I'm gonna say year because it's year.
I don't know who all has the. Oh, never mind.
We do the funny. We do a little trolling. Right? We do a little trolling.
All right. Well, Tim, do you want to talk a little bit about this season and these drivers, how they did?
To say that this was our most competitive season we've ever seen is an understatement to start it off. I mean, let me talk about the early season and points. So our first event, right? We thought it was gonna be between Maximum Destruction and Bounty Hunter throughout the season.
Yep.
Which, boy, oh boy, were we wrong. Now, I'm not going to discredit Bounty Hunter at all. He did great, finished top 5 along with yourself, Devin. The top 3, I think, is the most interesting coming down at the end of points. So, of course, like said last week, the tie for points was War Wizard and Maximum Destruction. And then third place was myself and the Legend. Had I not drove such a bad handling truck in the first 2 events, I think it would have done a lot better. If I didn't absolutely biff Stop 7, would have done a lot better. But that doesn't matter. I think the biggest thing to look at is, Devin, looking at the top 3. Top 3 people are all past season points winners.
Yep.
Which is kind of funny if you look at it from top down. If War Wizard had gotten it, I won season 1 in Goldberg, so I was in 3rd place. Season 2's points winner was Donald, who's in 2nd for Max D, and then Season 3 was Hydro and War Wizard. I don't know, I just find that really funny. I just think it's funny because like it goes literally Season 3, Season 2, and then Season 1. I'm telling you right now, though, Devin, you've been helping me with something I've got planned here at World Finals. I'm going to be making a big old run for next season points.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that one.
And with my new setup package that me and you came up with, I know you hate it, but it's gonna be great. And dude, Devin, next season we're celebrating 30 years of the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. We're also gonna be celebrating a decade of destruction with Donald and Maximum Destruction.
I can't wait to run our 2 anniversaries together. Oh, maybe not.
Well, not
but
really together, but together.
Together. But I do have a very special paint. It's going to be up to the officials if I can run it here tonight, or not here tonight, but in the main field World Finals, but we will have to see. I do have a special body, but if anything, I hope that I can run it for freestyle, but we'll just have to see.
Alright, and then I'll just add the Young Guns for this thing that I'm saying here. Alright, let's talk about our Rising Star of the Year nominee. We'll go back over all the awards because I don't know who's all watching this right now. Some of the drivers, some of the main field competitors are right now out eating together.
Yep.
A lot of them are just kind of exploring Vegas. A lot of them haven't been in Vegas, which I think is pretty cool. That really shows how cool everyone actually is with each other. We're all friends here. They're all out, doing their own thing. We did tell them if you guys want to be here, that's fine. Devin, I will just, I'll let you announce both of them.
Oh.
Because we do the funny. Do you want to talk about Rising Star or Freestyle? I think Rising Star would be better to start it off with. That's just me.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
what?
Okay.
Type to me, what should I pull up to show?
Okay.
Type to me what thing, what I don't know what to pull up for him. If you have one in mind, that'd be really cool. Okay, but I had a feeling it was gonna be that one. I just wanted a second.
Yeah.
On it.
No, that is gonna be good to show for this driver.
I'll go over the nominees real quick. We had quite a few. We had El Toro Loco, which is Garrett Hansen. We had Christian, Batman. Who are the others? I think we had Drew and Predator, even Keith and Iron Outlaw, and then we had one more. I think we had Trent and Scarlet Bandit. Yep. As all the Rising Star nominees. And I think this one probably is unexpected almost. I'll let you announce it. Go ahead, man.
Well, I can't wait to announce this. This driver has surprised the hell out of all of us. I mean, didn't start off the season that well.
He did the funny at the end, though.
But, oh my gosh. The last 2 events, he just said, all right, bet. No, it was the last 3 events. I'm sorry.
He said, all right, bet, bro.
He said, get out of my way, and took home 3 racing victories in a row.
Which is the longest racing record we've seen since Season 1 by Vincent Ackert and Sudden Impact.
Yeah, I mean, it was insane to watch this guy drive those last 3 events. And I'm hoping that now he's secured his spot in the World Finals in the main field. I'm hoping he carries that momentum and walks his truck to a World Finals racing victory.
I'm going to tell you right now. Christian said, you can even see, he messaged it to us as he was going out to eat with all the other main competitors who went out. He said it's weird to not be in Young Guns.
He did.
Because unfortunately he didn't make main field, so he first showed up in Season 3. We didn't see a whole lot of him. We saw him in a few events. That's when he was trying to kind of figure out, just how to drive, really. And man, has this kid figured it out and ran with it.
He ran with it hard.
Everyone, if you guys have been keeping up with FRA, you know who the winner is. Devin, you want to say his name?
You kind of did already say it.
I don't care.
Christian and Batman is our Rising Star of the Year. Congratulations, my man. We will get an interview with you as soon as you're here back at the stadium, ready to go. But man,
we've got the clip ready to play, man.
I mean, I can't wait to watch
Let me
this clip.
screen share with you so this works.
This is one of the freestyles.
This
I
is
was
the
like,
first freestyle we
okay.
saw from him, and my God, was it
Well, not only that, but I
one of the
mean,
most expensive bodies too, and he just does not care, and I love it.
well, it's not that he doesn't care. He just wants to put on a show for his
I mean,
Batman
look at the
fans.
fire. I love it.
I mean,
He said this might be the last time we see this specific Batman body, which I have no idea what that means. Look at the start. I was like, okay, we haven't really seen this guy. We saw him in an encore, I think, in Mopar,
yeah, I believe so.
which I don't
I
think
mean,
actually got shown.
insane.
It was it was all right. It wasn't crazy, but it wasn't huge. This is the first time we really got to see how much improvement he has, and my lord.
I mean, he, like you said, he took it and ran with it. I mean, this is one of the freestyles of this season that I went.
It was a nominee,
Okay,
wasn't it?
yeah,
I
it
think
was
he
a
has
nominee.
save. He has a save nominee in this too, doesn't he?
He does. So, Tim, I got to tell you, this is one of the freestyles that really set the bar. That said, okay, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this all season. And by God,
He held
every
held the
driver,
lead for a while, didn't he?
yeah. But I mean,
Gosh.
every driver was gunning for it, and then it transferred into the next event, and in the next event, and by top 5,
Tampa
it was almost
just
impossible to win anything.
this save right
for
here.
us.
Oh my God.
I don't understand. I really don't. Any other truck, any other driver, dead.
Well, I don't know about Donald. Donald might have pulled it out.
Donald might have soaked that like a champ, but
Maybe even Hydra. But he also has another
But-
pretty wild moment in this run too, if I recall correctly. I mean, after that, dude, usually what I've noticed a lot is big saves. The drivers definitely lay off.
he kept it going.
He amped it up, and I think this is the big money moment that he did. Yep, here it is.
This was so cool.
And
Look at that.
He did the funny save.
Look at that. That is insane.
I gotta see if we have a reaction to it. We have to.
Fifth driver in a row to do donuts on the side
Oh.
of the track, but he added some flair to it.
just telling us to write it down.
So I just realized I did the funny, and I have it on my TV. Let's see if we can actually get the thing going here now.
So, no, he's
Yeah, here we go.
he's going.
Do we have a
minute left.
do we have a
Tripped
response to
up.
his one save?
You know, one of the other trucks that is just in black. Minute left. Was
Yeah, here we go. Let's hear a reaction to the first save.
oh, that was nice. No, 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 I don't think so. No, he's going.
Yeah, the officials
we
were
were
asleep.
questioning. Yeah, no,
But after looking at it, it's not that hard. Not at all.
it wasn't that hard.
On that side of
Here
the
we
track
go.
too.
Here's the
Fifth
save, I think,
driver,
where we
fifth
mark
driver
out
in a
for
row
it.
to do donuts on the side of the
I mean,
track, but he added some
this
flair
save
to
was
it.
crazy.
Can he save it?
Look at that. That is insane, and that is why Christian is your rising star of the year.
Wait, what did I say?
Donald, you better write that down, I swear.
Donald, Devin's keeping track.
Devin!
Oh my, that's gonna be it.
Didn't
Oh, that
who
was-
was it?
yeah.
I think it was either me. It might have been me or I think Hydra, who's also an official this year. I think it might have been Hydra who said, "Guys, if I'm putting my money on it, Christian's gonna go far if he continues
Yep.
like that."
Yep, and he did.
You want to talk about how hard it was to pick a freestyle of the year nominee?
Oh my gosh, Tim. You and I stayed up for how long was it? Like 2-3 hours?
Like 3.5 hours, dude.
Just to nominee some of these people.
You wanna say all the nominees, like how many there were? You can even repeat how many,
Tim.
like repeat drivers had them.
Tim, you and I had to rescore each of these runs to fairly make a winner. I mean, 3 hours it took us to try and figure this out. But our first
That's going to be tough to
Our
score,
first,
I will say.
nominee
There were
was Killswitch
We are-
Christian in Detroit, which is the run we just watched from him. Drew in Orlando 2009, Hydro in Orlando, Danny in New Orleans, me in Detroit, Tim in Tampa, me in Philly, Marty. Oh wait,
I think you mean
that was a
Max.
typo. That was a
Max,
typo. Yeah,
yeah.
Max in San Antonio, Danny in San Antonio, Hydro in San Antonio, me in Phoenix, Donald in Phoenix, Hydro in Phoenix. I mean, just in that short list, you could hear how many people
Heck
were
is Marty,
nominated.
bro?
Dude, I don't know. It was my
It
it was my
looks like
phone who-
okay. It says MXRY. Okay, my bad.
Sorry.
No, you're
Dude, my
good.
phone's stupid. It doesn't have autocorrect like these new iPhone
Um,
things. do.
There was 3 runs in particular we had to re-watch like 4 times. I think it wasn't it. I think it was my run from Tampa and then 2 from Phoenix, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Gravedigger 12, man. I missed that truck. Which we have here just in case.
Just in case.
Because if I crash really bad in racing, which has happened a lot during our practice sessions before we do qualifying, yikes. Well, I haven't
That's why
crashed
we
bad,
don't
but I've
run
definitely
body.
hiked it up. Yeah, that's why we don't run the body, because everyone's got brand new body. We're vibing. You want to say the winner?
Anyways, our winner of Freestyle of the Year was Hydro in Phoenix. Last event of the season, Point Series Championship on the line. Donald and Hydro duking it out, freestyle versus freestyle. And I mean, these guys went after it. But after close examination, we determined that Hydro has won Freestyle of the season.
Well, folks, let's watch. Do we want? I think we should just be quiet and listen to the reactions.
Yep.
Max D run. The score's at 38. But if there's any guy in the building that wants to throw it down and wants to outscore him, it's this man.
Keep in mind, folks, this was a battle for the points. This was the last event. Devin, it's so funny how many drivers got Freestyle of the Year and other nominees from Phoenix, because this is why this was the last event. This track right here showed why. The best freestyle competition I think we've had in FRA history so far.
I mean,
And right.
the points were so close
Literally
this
1
night.
point. Homie was 1 point ahead.
Track
Here.
layout was
The only
insane.
thing
We
is-
added a crap ton of cars and obstacles to this track, and we said, "Have at her."
Dude, there was so much that we had to move all those extra cars there because we didn't know what to do with them.
I wanted him.
Minutes
I wanted him on the
stands
track, but they said
between
no.
him and the points
Okay.
championship.
And here we go.
And Hydro is going to start it off huge. The
That
only
was
one to
like-
gap it all the way to the down ramp.
Here's the only advantage, Dawson, that he has is that he got to see what Donald did.
Exactly. So he knows what he has to do. He knows that he has to
Oh my
absolutely throw it down. Hydro and War Wizard
I
up
love
to the
FRA.
occasion. It's looking like
I love this league.
as this is the last run
Oh my
of
God.
the season.
You can hear me marking out so hard. That's how crazy this event was. If you guys didn't watch this, I would highly suggest so. Me and Devin were so like wiped on how excited we were for this that I just didn't know what to do.
I mean, you and I, after the event, our voices were gone.
Dude, I'm like, I love this league.
I mean, there was
Making me
there
watch
was a
this makes me
time-
feel the same way. Just wait till we do World Finals here tonight and next week, dude. Goodness.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
my.
Just going
I
over the
love
awards,
this
you and I
league
were completely
so
wiped
much.
out from this event,
Oh,
man.
and me and you thought we had, dude, we gave it our all, and they still outdid us. I mean, look at this air. Oh my god. And we do have, actually, we probably could announce the big air of the year nominee.
We can.
We can, yeah.
My
We'll show that here in
goodness,
a
30
moment.
seconds in, Hydro's throwing it down.
Please. That save.
Ooh.
I think that got wow factor, or was it save as well? Is it a nominee for save?
I've got to
My
look at
goodness.
that.
I know.
No, it's not.
30 seconds.
I know Hydra has a wow factor from here, from what he does in this freestyle. Yeah.
Yep.
It's in, Hydro's throwing it down.
Please.
So do you.
What? Yeah.
It's a wild save.
Actually, so do I. Holy crap. Donald
Down.
does too.
Dude, Phoenix was nuts. I mean, listen to my reaction. Please. What
It's a wild save.
I didn't know what to do.
I don't know. Holy God. I
My oh my.
don't know.
Hydro.
Devin, me and you just didn't know what to do. We were just.
Dawson. Okay, I gotta shout Dawson out for this. Dawson, while you and I were just completely wiped out, we're
Dawson
we
carried.
were so
this for
tired.
us.
We were so tired of being excited, but it kept coming, and we were just like, "Oh, when is this gonna end? It's never gonna
Dawson,
end."
A G.
Dawson Dawson just said, "Screw you guys. Y'all have your little girl freak out moments. I'm gonna
Down
carry this
here in the
comment
beautiful
or this
War
commentary."
Wizard.
Crawled over
The Headman
car.
sponsorship.
Oh, nice.
I think Dawson, even though, marked out a little bit for what happens in this run.
Okay,
I don't-
okay,
As we are
look. You got to rewind that part. I love that part. You're
Well,
over
the
there
Headman's
on the
Hydro.
on the end of the green,
Holy
the
God.
long
My
dirt
oh
ramp.
my.
I don't
You were like,
know.
"I
Hydro.
love this man," and then as
Oh.
soon as he saves it, you're like, "Nice."
Down here in the
Your voice
beautiful
changes
War
so
Wizard.
hard.
Oh,
My
wait, wait,
oh
wait.
my.
I don't know.
Hydro.
anymore.
Throwing
was
it down
cool.
here in the beautiful War Wizard.
Crawled over
The
car.
Headman sponsorship.
Oh, nice.
That should be a funny moment of the season nominee.
Oh my god, you were
Beautiful
just like, "I
My
love
oh
this
my.
show."
Listen,
I don't know. Oh, nice.
As we
bro,
Oh.
there was so much happening. I just didn't know what to do.
are now
I know.
a minute
Hey.
into
He's
Hydro's.
going for it.
And then I'm back into it.
Hydro, come on,
Absolutely.
man. Kill it. Throw it down, man.
We need Tyler Reyes during if he's able to commentate for World Finals next week. Burn it down. I
Yeah,
need that.
Put it down.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Nobody
Yeah, and even Dawson was marking out a little bit for it. Listen,
Throw it down,
minute
man.
left.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Nobody's hit it that way all night. Devin, again, another move. Like you were saying, there's so many obstacles and so many angles.
Here it is.
As Hydro's
Oh.
showing you, as he's whipping it, throwing it down here,
Oh.
giving it up,
yeah, even Dawson was like, "What?"
whipping
You
it,
can hear
throwing
it.
it down here,
Oh.
giving it up.
You can hear him gasp. Yeah, no
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Here's what's funny is that is technically a pirouette and a flat spin. You want to know who perfected that move? Really,
Donald.
Donald. So Hydro really pulled
Whipping
out
it,
everything.
throwing it down
I just
here.
Oh.
Giving it up.
He pulled out everything
What
and the
a
kitchen sink.
Ooh,
That was sick.
he did. That was sick. You have one move and that was.
Pirouette, basically. Donald, I would be scared.
What
Here
a
it is.
maneuver.
That changes a lot.
oh my.
crap.
As he's throwing it down now.
Oh no. Oh, what?
What is he?
Donuts. 30 seconds left for the War
Those are
Wizard.
the. Still 30 seconds left.
I,
Best
yeah,
donuts of the night,
this
too.
run seems like it's been going on forever.
Hydro
Yes.
wanting a points championship.
Oh my.
Could he get it here?
How?
Still
dude.
seeing it.
He.
I don't understand. Anybody who would have hit that car like that would have been over.
Me.
Oh my
Oh
Yep.
my.
As
Me?
you thought I was going to.
Because they're
Oh my gosh.
Devin, I love FRA. I'm going to say it. Oh my God.
Next one is gonna be in.
Women are temporary. FRA is forever.
Oh my.
Oh my god. It all comes down to this.
Can you keep it?
Oh. Yeah.
What's the time
This is
at?
it.
Say, that
This
was
is
a hell of a
time
run.
right here. This is
Yeah,
it.
no, I mean, he already filled his
Time
time
is
with
it.
that last Sky
Oh
Relay.
wow.
Oh my.
Insane.
That's going to be tough to
Wow.
score. I will.
Insane.
You'll never see a run like that.
I don't understand. I really don't.
Never.
So I don't even know how to transition anymore. So we're gonna go into the Air of the Year nominees.
There was a lot.
All right.
If you wanna
There
go
was
over it.
a crap ton. This year's Air was insane, top to bottom, back to front. I mean, side to side. I mean, it was crazy. First Air of the Year nominee goes to you in Minneapolis. Next one goes to Hydro in Orlando. Broken in Orlando. Me in San Antonio. You in San Antonio. Donald in San Antonio. You in Orlando. You in Tampa. Me in San Antonio.
Man, I really went for it, dude. Shoot. I still couldn't get
Don-
it.
Donald in Phoenix. Me in Phoenix.
God.
Max in Phoenix. Hydro in Phoenix. And you in Phoenix.
Well, might as well just get ready to pull this up because the winning
I
is
mean-
very clear.
I mean, we look at all of these big Air moments, but the four that we narrowed down on were all. It was you, me, Max, and Donald, all from Phoenix, and Hydro from Phoenix. Now that I'm seeing it, we were looking at all of those big air moments, and one stood out above the rest. Max in Bounty Hunter walks away with Air of the Year, and I mean insane air. I mean, look at
What?
that. He is like a good tire away from being all the way up into the third deck.
He goes higher. Oh, I didn't realize he went higher. Oh my lord. Holy cow. And, oh, I think, yeah, he had a sad moment, didn't he? Tire popped and exploded. Devin, I don't understand.
Nope. I don't understand. I going into Phoenix, Tim, I will say this. That was going to be my favorite event. The track layout was awesome. I mean, top to bottom, that track was just amazing.
Yeah.
But
I don't understand.
I was going to go for it. I was going to go for the win. I was going to go for something. But I knew I wanted to get some big air on that blue ramp that transfers across the track. But nobody except for Max reached that level of air. I mean, I thought I was high up when I was out there, but damn.
Hey, Devin, I'll message you if you could do that for a second. That'd be great. Okay, thanks.
All right, but we are going to go straight into let's see if we can get some points for tonight, looking at where these young gun shootouts have placed tonight. Actually, Christian, we have just pulled Christian into the booth. He's down there in the pit parties with a headset on. Christian, my dude, we have something to tell you.
Okay.
I don't know if you're watching the pre-show or not on your mobile device or on the TV, but you, my good friend, have walked away with Rising Star of the Year. That award goes to you, my friend.
That's sick, dude.
Dude, we showed your Detroit freestyle from this season, and by God, dude, that's when Tim and I really sat back and took a look and said, Christian has made a tremendous amount of improvement. And then you really shut us up when you came out and won back to back to back racing victories. I mean, 3 in a row, dude. Now that we have World Finals just around the corner, Young Guns is tonight. They're getting ready in the back, getting their trucks prepared for tonight. But I know you have like a week off, dude. So being in the main field, securing your main field spot, and now Rising Star of the Year, how are you feeling, dude?
Oh man, I'm feeling great. Coming into the season, I didn't even think I was gonna somehow not make Young Gun, but now I'm in the main field. I've won Rising Star. It's just a great feeling.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I mean, we've shown clips from your past here in the last season. I mean, your freestyles were off the chain. Your racing was off the chain. You were consistent every week. And I have to say, you had some of the longest lines in Pit Party. I know your truck is out there sitting in the hot sun with all these fans coming around and shaking your hand and wanting to meet the Batman driver. Talk to us a little bit about how you've taken the personality of this truck for the kids and how long your pit party lines are. I mean, you've got some of the longest among me and Gravedigger, Tim and Gravedigger the Legend, Donald and Maximum Destruction, and then you got all these 3D bodies like Chase and Monster Mutt or Hydro and War Wizard and you and Batman. I mean, how do you how does that come into play when you're up there with Gravedigger Max D and Gravedigger the Legend with the pit party lines?
And growing up, Batman was always one of my favorite superheroes. So it's super cool to be able to like drive the truck here And being up there with some of the bigger guys in the truck names, it's just a great feeling. Seeing all the little kids come up to me and saying like I'm one of their favorite drivers, it's just great.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I mean, I know you guys just got back from exploring Vegas. I know for a lot of people here tonight, it's going to be their first time in Vegas competing on this type of dirt and on this type of field with this much pressure on them. I know you've been in the World Finals before. Going into not only Young Guns, or not, you're not going into Young Guns, but going into World Finals, how do you mentally prepare? Does this week off help you? Does exploring Vegas and kind of taking in the sights help you at all, or do you have your own little ritual before you get into the truck?
You know, Usually I just take a good 5-10 minutes just to make sure I'm locked in, prepared for what I'm about to do on the track. But anytime before that, anytime after that, I'm just trying to enjoy what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, I know Tim and I are trailer buddies. Him and I go out when we're not doing things behind the scenes for the shows with the officials and everything. Tim and I like to go out in whatever city we're in and really take in the sights. And it helps us a little bit, but it's not until the track walk later on that we really get a feel for what that night is going to bring. Do you when you come out for track walk, do you listen to music and plan your hits out, or do you just take a look at the track and go, okay, that looks good, I'm gonna try and hit that tonight. Okay, that looks good, I'm gonna try and hit that tonight. Or do you kind of plan a flow out in your head?
And usually, after I'm getting done looking at the track, I have maybe one or two things that I'm planning to hit in a row. Then everything else is just landmarks. Whatever I think would be cool to hit in freestyle, I try to make sure I hit that at some point in the run.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, this week you have off. Tonight is Young Guns. I'm sure a couple of the main field drivers will be watching. I know a lot of them are just taking this week to kind of lay back and relax, after a long, long season. Next season's going to be even longer. But make sure you go out there, man, feel the dirt and really get a feel for this track. Your guys' qualifying will open as soon as this tonight's event ends. So make sure you guys are getting ready to go out there, feel the dirt. Make sure you go into that. But speaking of dirt, how does that come into play with your tire selection, or how much air you put in your tires, how you tune your shocks, or anything like that? How does the dirt play into that?
Yeah, I make adjustments according to what the track is gonna do to the truck. I think in Arlington, I didn't really do a very good job in that. In freestyle, I kind of got hyped up and ended up rolling over early. So I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen here for the World Finals.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, I know I have to tune my shocks a little bit for this track. I know I'm gonna try and get out there and qualify pretty early. Just walking the track today with the Young Guns competitors. I mean, the track feels tacky. The turn down there for racing is really sharp, and it's really it's just really narrow. So I know that a lot of people have been having trouble hitting the MX hill or hitting the bus stacks. Um, so I got to tune my shocks. But going down the chicane with so much speed, knowing that there's another driver over there on on the other side, trying to beat you, going for the same thing you're going for, how much pressure is on you in the truck, if any?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure because in the back of your mind, like, okay, there's a dude right next to me. I gotta make sure I can like completely beat him. Like the racing here is usually really close, so I'm excited to see what the races are gonna be like.
Yeah, it's definitely not like our other tracks, especially last week's track with Phoenix. How we're calling it SoCal style for Southern California, because that's the style that we've now adopted for future tracks here and coming up in California. But each track we had this season had some sort of variety in it, whether that be Chicago or any other type of racing. This is the only event that we run that has a J-hook turn coming out of a chicane. It is non-stop, pedal to the metal, all the way down the straightaway. There's a lot of speed. And usually with the other tracks, you might cut the corner a certain way, or you might carry your momentum a certain way around the corner and carry out the victory early on in the race and get ahead of your other competitor. But here in with J Hook style, Vegas style racing, there is none of that. You got to get out of the chicane as fast as you can, hammer it down the straightaway, and really nail that turn, because that is the only turn that's going to make it or break it. When you're coming into the turn, how do you prepare for it? Do you brake a certain way? Do you swing your truck? Or do you just kind of turn the wheel and hope for the best?
You know, I usually just hope for the best on most tracks, but I'm thinking I gotta make sure I set a landmark somewhere on the track so I know when to slow down and start getting ready for that turn.
Yeah, well, I will tell you this, that a lot of these drivers, especially the young gun drivers, have been taking a lot of practice laps before we let them take their actual qualifying laps. That's when you're supposed to run your bodyless version of the truck. When you're supposed to go out there with no body, so you're not ruining it for the event. But some drivers opt to have the body. It just prepares them better, or it makes them feel a certain way. I know I'm going to be running bodyless for the qualifying, but just in case you roll, because a lot of people rolled, I will tell you that. Coming out of the chicane or in the corner, they have flipped over. This track here tonight and will be next week is a little tacky. Going into qualifying, not even a race. You're no longer worrying about the other guy on the other side. There's just you and the track. What goes through your head before the light turns green and you start a qualifying lap?
Well, usually I'm just telling myself, okay, I got to get this right because you know there's a lot of fast people in the main field. There's not a lot of room for error, especially on this track.
Absolutely. Well, now that you're seeing the track, now you brought yourself closer to the booth and you're looking at the track. I mean, this track is killer. The best World Finals track we've ever had. But there's one obstacle that people have been eyeing all weekend long, and that is that yellow container jump. People are planning to do a backflip off of that. And if it's possible, if somebody does it, are you going to try and incorporate that into your freestyle, or does that make you nervous looking at it?
No, that doesn't make you nervous at all. Honestly, I've been as soon as I noticed I was on the track, I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely hitting that. There's no way I'm not gonna hit it.
Yeah. Well, we already had our first FRA backflip, which was Tim in Tampa, I believe. But there's always room for second place, the second backflip ever in FRA. But there are some rumors that a lot of people are going to be hitting it. So does it play into effect with, do you think it'll play in effect with the judging? If 7 people go out before you, let's say, and you come out and you do a backflip, but the other 7 people have already done a backflip, do you think that's going to kill your run with the scoring, or do you think that's going to help? Like, what goes on in your head when you think about it that way?
If you hit it the same way the first 7 people hit it, then yeah, it could definitely hurt you. But if you come out and hit it harder, I think it could do you a lot of good, especially what I'm planning to do. Which, if it goes how I'm thinking it should look really cool.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I know that one person isn't planning to do a backflip, but they're going to try and hit it on that side. But it's going to be interesting to see if he can hit it and if he can incorporate it. But it's make it or break it. This is the final event before the season 5. And season 5's tracks are going to have these type of obstacles incorporated in it. This is the best track we've had all season. This is our biggest obstacles that we've had all season. Going into this event, how do you look at this and go, holy crap, these obstacles are huge. How am I going to hit it without breaking? How am I going to carry my momentum? Do you what goes on in your head?
Usually, and not a whole lot of that goes in my head because once I hit that track and I hit the first obstacle, my mind goes blank, and all I'm thinking is send it off of everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, looking back on your Detroit freestyle, you sent it off of everything. I mean, that is a lot of the reason why you're a Rising Star of the Year, and Tim and I could not be more excited for you. It looks like Tim is coming back.
I am back.
Here he is. So, Tim, do you have any questions for Christian while he's here? Because I've been talking his ear off.
What all did you ask him?
I asked him a lot, like what goes on before World Finals, or now that he's won Rising Star of the Year with his back-to-back racing victories. How does it play on? How does he feel before a race? How does he feel before a qualifying lap? How does he feel when it comes to freestyle? Does he plan everything? Stuff like that.
I mean, my only thing is, Christian, are you going to carry your racing momentum in here at World Finals next week?
I'm really hoping I can. It'd be super cool to hit 4 in a row and end up with the World Finals Racing Championship.
I mean, I would love to see a new world racing champion. We saw, who won last year? Who won last season?
It was Adrian.
Adrian, yeah,
Zuki.
that was huge. We didn't really see that one coming. That's another reason we shortened the lineup, because we saw a lot of drivers who we hadn't seen win. Well, we didn't. Last World Finals, we let anybody in, even if they didn't show up a whole lot. And Adrian was one of those cases, and he ended up winning, which was awesome.
Came in and whooped our butts.
Wanted to cry a little bit.
Suzuki. But I'm hoping a lesser known truck. Well, I mean, he's not lesser known because this man has carried the Batman truck all the way to the top. I was just telling him that, he's had some of the longest pit party lines up there with you, me, Donald, and Hydro. This guy has gotten some of the longest lines, and
You literally dressed as Batman, dude.
Yeah, I asked him how it feels to take on the personality of this truck and really carry it to a whole new level.
I mean, it's going to be huge. World Finals this season, in my opinion, is the pinnacle. This is a perfect way to wrap up how awesome Season 4 is.
Yeah, definitely. But, Christian, I'm going to let you go, man. I know you're going to go out and track walk a little bit. Talk to some of your fellow drivers that are competing in Young Guns. They're probably going to look to you for some racing advice since you are now the top guy in racing. So go out there, man, and really give it all you got. And, hopefully next week we see that 4 in a row for you.
Yep.
All right, Devin. You're going to have to take the stairs for what we got coming up next. This is the first time ever, which I really think we should do this for a lot of the shows next season. For the first time ever, folks, we're doing... you want to start it there? Yeah?
Yeah. We'll start here.
Start it there. All right. Give me a second. You want to turn around? Because I'm in the tunnel. All right. There we are, folks. We are on the track. Devin's track walk, folks.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
This is going to be my first track walk of this track. And, man, I am scared of
I know
these
next week the fans can pay an extra $10 at the gate if they want to walk the track for a little bit just to see, which I think is really cool and really cheap.
You know what I'm going to do to surprise one of the fans?
What's that?
I'm gonna randomly walk in to somebody who's wearing a Gravedigger shirt, and I'm gonna do a track walk with them.
Oh, and really let them. I heard about you doing this. I think you told me about this. You're gonna let them even come in the back, like behind the scenes, and watch you guys like prepping the trucking, right?
I'm gonna take one lucky fan. I'm gonna let them look inside my truck. I'm gonna let them sit in the driver's seat of my Gravedigger machine. I'm gonna let them look at us while we update the stock. I'm gonna let them start the truck up. I'm gonna let them watch us change the tires. I'm gonna let them, I'm gonna let them do a lot. Not to mention, I'm gonna be out there on the track with them and giving them my thoughts when I do a track walk.
You should let them in on a little secret, so then maybe they can reciprocate it to me.
Definitely, I will be telling a secret, but I'm hoping they don't go to you.
All right, man. You want to start this track walk? Camera's gonna
Yep.
follow you, my friend.
All right.
Well,
Well,
once you stop, just turn and look at the camera.
I mean, so walking out here, I mean, this.
Good Lord. This
I mean,
track.
the first obstacle that I'm going up to right here. This obstacle, I mean, look at it compared to me. It,
That's so goofy looking, dude. What the heck? Here's the thing. We had this kind of ramp last World Finals, but this one has been definitely structurally more refined. I'm sorry to keep moving the camera there, buddy.
oh, you're okay.
You know what? Let me
Well-
screen share so you can you're able to see where the camera's facing. There we go. If you wanna,
Okay, there we go.
if you wanna just look a little bit
so-
my way.
So yeah, so I mean, looking at this obstacle, you've got 3 cars leading up to it. I'm gonna see if I can get up here on the hood, but you've got 6 cars in total leading up to this insane looking trailer. Almost it's almost a container. I don't know what to call it, but man, this thing. I've heard of a couple rumors, and it seems like some of the drivers are going to be attempting a backflip, which is something that you did there in Tampa and shocked the entire monster truck community.
You want to talk about how crazy social media was going after that one? Goodness.
I mean, it's crazy, but
The amount
now
of tags. I had.
yeah, I mean you were blowing up, I was blowing up, we're on the same team. So, looking at this obstacle, I see a lot of opportunities. I can hit it from this side, I can hit it from this side, and kind of get a nice flow going towards the MX hill or the racing lane or something. But then you could combo it into the backflip. I'm going to call it the backflip ramp. Or you could combo it this way and head towards that big, massive bus stack. I mean, this thing is insane. And if you look ever so closely, there's one side of the ramp that's a little steeper than the other.
Goodness, that is so tall when you were on the ground.
I mean, giving us a chance to really air our trucks out. Going backwards on this thing towards that wall is going to be a little daunting. But nonetheless, you're going to come right over here to
I think this is going to be the popular ramp.
to this nice low-leveled racing lane. I mean, this thing is not the biggest obstacle on the track, but it's going to be, it's definitely going to be the most comfortable. But yes, as you just said, this thing is connected straight to our World Finals famous MX Hill. I mean,
Leap.
this thing is insanely big, and it gets bigger every single year. But if you come over here, it's connected into the other racing lane, which we saw during qualifying for Young Gun Shootout. A lot of drivers hitting the MX Hill, or even this car stack, which again, this one's a little more obvious than the other one. This ramp is a little more steeper than this ramp.
It's kind of cool. It's almost like a mirror because they're the same, but they're like switched, if that makes sense.
Yep. So this ramp is going to be Sky Wheelie Central, in my opinion.
The other one's going to be
Right
distance time.
I mean, this ramp is where you are going to air your truck out. But the track crew definitely did not leave you a lot of room to maneuver your truck in between here and here. You might get...
Where'd you go? I lost you. There you are.
Oh.
You blended in with the ramps, dude. Your Gravedigger crew shirt.
Look, I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. You got a rep. All right, but coming back here, I gotta be honest. I don't like this.
Our tracker's stupid. They had their moment.
I do not like this jammer whatsoever. This is the dumbest place for the jammer because it's blocking our speed to the MX Hill. What were you guys thinking?
You know what? I mean, it's been a thing. Each track, they got to pull something from each track, and well, they pulled the jammer from the Phoenix. There's a little bit of everything though from each track, if you notice.
Just a little bit of something, but if you come over here,
I love that they painted the tires. They let me and you paint the tires.
Hey, listen.
That's fun.
I beat you.
Yeah, I
My
know.
yellow tire looks way better than your red
Shut
tire.
up, jerk.
Anyways,
This is going to be
we're-
the interesting one. In my
this is
opinion.
definitely going to be really interesting. So, unlike the other one, you don't have
Foreshadowing next
cars
season.
in it. You don't have cars in it. You have bricks. These are bricks,
Concrete
ladies and
cinder
gentlemen. Well,
blocks.
cinder blocks, not bricks. My bad. I get those two mixed up every once in a while. But unlike the other one, there's no cars to crush. Your tires are going to be hitting straight concrete, but there is no cinder blocks on this side. Hint, hint, hint. Anyways, coming over here, we've got our little bit of a better version of our MX Hill, in my opinion, because the other one's blocked by a jammer.
Thank
Anyways.
you, Tracker.
You got the 3 cars leading up the backside of this. I mean, insane. But that's not the part I'm looking forward to. The part I'm looking forward to is this huge ramp that can be hit in so many different ways that I can think of. You could come off of it this way and kind of angle it down the straightaway.
We have no
You can
idea
angle
what
it
the
this
track
way.
paint is, by the way, folks.
Yeah, that's why I'm out here. I'm not ruining the track paint. You can hit it this way and triple combo it into the green. Stacks over there. I mean, insane. But for the piece de resistance, if you come over here,
I'm very excited for this ramp. I've told you
You've
this so
got-
many times.
you've got a triple jammer built into one.
I'm so
Triple.
excited. I
There are
told you.
3 different ways. You can hit it this way and get some serious sky wheelies, slap wheelies, regular wheelies where you kind of hit the ramp and gas it and carry a wheelie over it. You could go this way on the track. You could go straight down towards the MX hill, or you can angle it this way towards the track. I mean, just endless possibilities right off of this ramp alone.
I mean, Devin,
But-
you know why I'm so excited for this? Because you call me the wheelie man of FRA.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm
The
so
classic
excited for this
flat
ramp, dude.
wheelies. But I can't tell you, Tim. I cannot tell you how many things are racing through my head when I take a look at this track. And come World Finals weekend, I promise that one of my lucky fans is gonna come out here with me, and I'm gonna pretty much give my ideas of what I can do during the freestyle competition. And they're going to get an inside look of what I do on a daily basis when it comes to these shows.
I think the other big thing that we need to talk about, though, is there's going to be more stuff added. The track crew told us that they're adding milk trucks, box trucks, cars, everything.
Well, I mean, not to mention you know the racing cars that are over there for the racing lane turns. Those are going to be added somewhere. Where? I have no clue. That's up to the track crew.
The track crew can't tell
Hopefully
us
not.
that because that would be
Well-
unfair.
Well, I hope that it's not as dumb as that jammer placement back there.
It's like they
but
put crush cars around the jammer.
dude, don't give them ideas. Don't give them ideas. Anyways, but no, that was an inside look from me, the Gravedigger driver, Devin, on the track for the first time this weekend. And I will be doing this again, like I said, with a lucky fan.
Yeah, Devin, I just got a message that they're telling you to hop in your digger truck and give down a kind of a presentation lap for this pre-show.
Okay.
I don't know if you're tuned up yet or anything, but I know that me
I-
and you took a few, I think we each took 1 practice lap each.
Yeah.
I didn't take a whole lot. I mean, after that, we'll have your truck kind of drive back to the pit party area just so you guys can see how much stuff we got planned for you guys. We even have ride
Yeah.
trucks here, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so you are in the... So they've got your... Wow, they pulled your truck on without you even saying anything. I thought I heard a truck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have our camera crew get ready for you here. I'm going to be on
Right.
the lane that you're in just so it's easiest to see.
All right. Well,
And-
I'm gonna get strapped in and kind of
Yeah.
go silent while I do this. So you can commentate the run.
All right, we've got the camera up, folks. Devin's getting strapped in. I think they're just kind of RI checking him. I've RI checked him. I think they're probably just gonna tell him whenever he's good, he can just give the presentation lap. And this chicane, dude, they made it a lot tackier than any other year. Yeah, you can see he's a little bobbly, but still a great pass. And that turn is going to be the deciding factor. J-hook style. And that was a really freaking clean lap from Devin. And he's going to do some donuts for the camera. Awesome stuff there. As we're going to now follow his truck when he wants to go park it in the pit party after he stances that beautiful black and green wrecking machine. Alright, so we're going to get our drone camera now following Gravedigger through. This is a sick looking view of me following Gravedigger. I love it. You can see we have the ambulance and fire truck here because they had a feeling that Devin might have crashed and done the funny. As he can really park it and then we can start walking around and whatnot if he wants. Oh, that's a fence there, Gravedigger. You good? Oh, you're good. Okay.
Yep. No,
Alright,
sorry.
Let's start the walk. You want to start off with the ride truck area
Yeah, definitely.
where we're gonna have Heartbeat making its big funny return.
Yep.
If you want, you can just climb over the fence because they have this blocked
Okay.
off kind of stupidly.
Thank you. All right. So, I think it's the first time here at World Finals. We're gonna give.
We had the Heartbeat truck make its appearance last World Finals during some
Oh, okay.
short moments. We've never had it like where it's not on the track this season.
Okay, so yeah. So we took some of the dirt that the main field drivers and these young gun drivers are going to be competing on and have built a little obstacle course for a monster truck ride truck where you will pay only $25 to jump in the seat with one of our best drivers, Zach in Superman, and he's going to be driving you guys around for this awesome looking obstacle course for you guys. And not to mention, I believe that for the first time ever, we've got some little RC cars that you, the fans, can pay $5 to control, and you guys are going to be able to drive these little RC cars and race them around this track. But if you look right over here, we've got the Gravedigger Jeep. But we have converted it from the Jeep and made it a little go-kart. So not only will you guys be able to drive the RC cars, but you guys will have your own chance to be in a little Gravedigger go-kart and race around this track with your friends.
Oh, we've got one of our track crew guys kind of. And these carts, you have to be 16 or older. Because these things are a little powerful. As they're getting and whipping around the track real quick, Devin. I want to move out of the way.
Oh, got a little air.
I got a little bit.
Oh. All right, track crew guy.
Oh, don't do it, track crew, man. You're going to hurt yourself.
You should be in Young Guns.
Oh, got a little bit of a wheelie.
Oh, yeah, I'm giving him my truck. I'm gonna give him 19 for the weekend. Oh, what air! Oh,
I want to.
all right. I'm giving him 19. That's it.
That was sick. All right, Devin. Let's continue this track walk, man. Let's talk about how much pit party room we got back there. You can see in the background.
Right. Yeah, definitely. So, right over here we've got and then I'm gonna.
There's the line we're gonna have for the ride truck.
Yep, this is gonna be the ride truck line. This is this is gonna be an interesting line. I have a feeling. But look how many tents we have out here. These aren't everybody's tents, by the way. These are just a few that we have set up for the Young Gun guys. But come World Finals, come main field, this field is gonna be wide open for all of you fans that have paid your extra money to come meet us in the pit party. But come right over here for the first time ever in FRA World Finals history. We're going to have live music.
And auctioning of parts that we have destroyed. What's
Yep.
funny is that roof is actually from Orlando when I had to pilot it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then some of that Dalmatian parts are from last season that we just never fixed. And then there's Donald's hood from from Phoenix.
Yeah.
And
Well,
what hood is that of yours, man? Is that from Phoenix as well?
It might be.
And Travis
be.
Pastrana, being a nice man, gave us the tailgate of his truck.
Yeah, Travis Pastrana is out here this weekend and will be a part of Young Guns and our main field World Final show. He's actually going to make a couple guest appearances on his dirt bike, and he's going to go do a few parade laps around the track and get his own feel for the track. But no, this is where you're going to be able to come in, sit down for an hour or two, and we're going to auction off our parts of our trucks to you, the fans, but the money isn't going to FRA. We are choosing a charity to donate all of our funds, and we're gonna donate all the money gathered from these parts and from your tickets for Pit Party, and we're gonna donate it to some sort of charity. And I'm just getting word they have chosen the St. Jude
Children's
charity.
Hospital. Yeah.
Yep.
Good job, FRA. Very proud.
Yeah. I'm actually going to be making a few appearances at St. Jude.
Both of us are. We have to travel together.
Well, you and I have to travel together, but I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be surprising some of our young friends who can't make it, unfortunately, to some of the events. But I am definitely going to try and get some of my St. Jude kids out to an event next season.
Absolutely. And this is also where we're actually hosting the official award ceremony.
Yep. And hopefully they leave these parts. Hopefully. Are we auctioning these off main field weekend, or
We're auctioning off, but the fans pick it up after award ceremony. So
okay, awesome. Yeah, I wasn't sure, but
because
Yeah.
we're gonna have all the fans like kind of either in the bleachers if there's any room left or standing around. So
yep. But if you look in the background, Tim, we've got a crap ton of trailers
dude,
here
we've
tonight
got trailers for where all of our trucks are at.
for all of our trucks, for some of the other drivers' trucks,
A lot of
for
porta
some
potties.
people,
If I gotta take
for
a
some
crap.
people who are even competing in Young Guns or Mainfield. They're just here to give appreciation to FRA. I mean,
We are
some of the
T
bodies-
minus 1 hour from Young Guns, dude. That's crazy.
dude, that is awesome. 1 hour away from the start of World Finals weekend officially. I cannot wait, Tim. Hold on. Let me get my phone. Where's my phone? God, did I leave it up in the commentary booth?
I want to go grab that if you did.
Well, I was gonna order a whiskey. Never mind. All right. Anyways, don't drink and drive, kids. Yeah. What else do you want to show them?
Yo, mama.
That. Okay. Listen,
Just kidding.
we're trailer buddies and all, but there's just certain things you don't say. Anyways,
This pre-show
you
does
enjoyed
end here
my
in
runs,
about 5 minutes, so you might want to hurry it up.
Oh. Well, let me. Okay.
Phase through the fence.
Nope. I jumped it. Can't tell me any otherwise. But here in a minute, I'm gonna get back up to.
Well, I think you just got a text from the mystery driver. As
Look,
did I. The Devastator group has big plans if things go well. Ooh.
and
Interesting.
even if they don't, they got some big plans.
Wow.
All right,
Pre-show.
that
the
was
pre-show.
awesome.
Wow.
This is gonna get exciting, folks. Later tonight, in just about an hour, all of our Young Gun Shootout competitors are gonna line up side by side to go head to head racing. The winner of racing tonight will get their final spot locked in with us in the main field of finals, and these drivers are gunning for it.
It's gonna be
Kim, do you
huge.
wanna? I'm gonna go over the track or the truck list just one more time. We've got Iron Outlaw, Amsoil Shock Therapy, Avenger, Colt Energy Activator, Monster Mutt, Spider-Man, Titan, the Felon and Devastator Group, Bulldozer, Donkey Kong, Grinder, and Scarlet Bandit. Those are hopefully some of the drivers that you will be seeing here tonight. But we'll just have to see.
Gonna go over the main field that we got right now, at least.
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, so we got for main field War Wizard, Maximum Destruction, Gravedigger, Bounty Hunter, Gravedigger the Legend, El Toro Loco, Batman, Superman, Bad Habit, the Built Ford Tough, Blue Thunder, and Predator.
That's gonna it's gonna be awesome. I can't, dude. Okay, before we end the pre-show, I gotta ask you, who's your pick for tonight? Who's taking it all and securing the last final spot in World Finals?
I don't know, man. I've been saying it a lot. I thought Emzo Shock Therapy would be my pick, but Titan was undeniably fast.
I mean, was undeniably fast, but you've got to shout out the Felon and Devastator group. Those guys seem to be insanely fast.
I mean, Avenger got fastest, which I think is hilarious.
Avenger did get fastest, but did Felon and Devastator even qualify this season?
Yeah, they qualified. It's just one of their runs didn't go so great.
Ah, okay.
If you look at the qualifying list in Young Guns Shootout, yeah, like Devastator right lane, not the greatest time, and then the left lane was a DNF.
Yeah.
Depression.
But
We got
I
1
am
minute left
hoping-
on air.
I'm hoping that they turn it around. I'm going to be personally rooting for them. But I know that all of these drivers are going to come out swinging hard. And hopefully we get a winner here tonight. Because it'd be awkward if we have a tie.
Indeed, it would. Well, Devin,
Yes.
that's been the pre-show, man.
Dude,
An hour away, folks. Tune
that
back
was
in
a
an
fun
hour.
pre-show.
We got to hear words from one of our guys who's in the main field, which I think is really interesting. Well, folks,
Yeah.
we'll see you in about an hour.
All right.